Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing King Arthur Legends Rise. For today's video, we have to start with the big news. They have actually put out a estimated official launch date for grand launch. Alright, so for this video, I think what I'm gonna do is show the information that we have, including the content creator program type stuff that you can apply for if you're a content creator. I figured this would be a good chance to remind any CCs that are thinking of covering the game, or, you know, if you're a player that's been thinking of becoming a content creator, at least you can know what to expect. But yeah, so we kind of knew it would be soon for King Arthur as far as launch. There is said December 31st in the Apple Store. Let's see if it still says that now. I'm actually very curious. So yeah, it said in like if you look up King Arthur, Legends Rise app, like the iOS, or just you go to the main website and you look where you can download. Yeah, it's not pre-order on the App Store. Okay, let's see. Pre-order on the App Store. It says December 31st. So this was just a placeholder. This was never the real date, just saying. But that has been confirmed. So first, I'll just show this. If you haven't already, be sure to pre-register here with an email address and mark your Google Play stores. You could also just pre-register via Apple or Google Play directly. But there's definitely reasons to use the PC client if you can. They have some bonus like points you earn if you spend via the PC client as well. Yeah, so if you hit home up here, this is where you can download the PC version now if you want to play now. However, we don't know what the server situation is going to be regarding if players are going to be separated or not, because it's not been talked about. So let me pull up the announcement for the global. All right, so the 27th, which is a Wednesday, grand launch. So this says estimated, to be clear. This is the same information they put in the Discord as well. Grand launch schedule, 11/27 Wednesday, estimated. More details will be available soon. So obviously there's no time, so they just put estimated. So it obviously will depend on your time zone. This could mean a day before, a day later, like we don't know exactly. But around the 27th, we'll get the exact times soon. I really hope they put out a proper FAQ section about this as well to answer the burning question of all of us early access players. Like, what happens to early access accounts? We know there's not going to be a wipe, and we know we'll still have access to them, as they worded it in the Discord. But what does that mean? Do the early accounts get to stay on the same server as everybody else starting late? Which is completely normal, by the way, guys, if you think about it, because it has been available globally via PC client. But also think about, like, if you start playing Raid Shadow Legends a month late, does that really matter? It's a 5-year-old game. It doesn't really matter. But there's also the possibility of different servers. Now, this game is not server-based. Everything is one big server, right? However, it seems to be a common thing that if you have a special beta or early access phase, which is also called usually soft launches or technical launches, those can be sequestering accounts on another server. Think about Watcher of Realms and the Forerunner server. So that was beta, that was multiple betas and early access type stuff that all went into its own server. When global released, it was a separate thing. So it was global, it was the pre-beta, and then like Asia had its own separate server. So that was how Watcher of Realms did it. And then like, I guess the other game that they have here with Netmarble is solo leveling, right? That game, apparently they did that where there's a separate server for the early accounts. So it's possible, but we don't know because when you log into the game, you don't see anything about servers, right? I can't show that right now. Can I? No, I'm in the middle of my battle. Almost done. But you don't see anything about servers. You just see like your account and you just start. Like there's no like choose your server. So we don't even really know if that's the possibility or not. So I'm just trying to be very clear, guys, that anyone that says 100% we're all going to be in the same server is just saying stuff. They've not said anything about it either way. So it could be like we don't know. We just don't know. And I just wanted to make this video to stress that if you start right now and your friends start on the 27th, it's very possible we could be in different spots just because you have an early access account versus the grand launch account. It's very possible. We don't know. And I think that's why I stopped spending, because I also want to make content that's relatable. And while I've already made guides on every dungeon or whatever that may be, it's also possible that for the grand launch, they could change stuff. Everything is subject to change. You're going to see that in their notes of information for like the bosses and stuff, or in the Discord or in the forums. Things are subject to change for a global launch, the grand launch as they're calling it. So I might have to redo those guides all over again anyway. But either way, I think I don't want to be where I have a fancy account with all these amazing legendaries, or even just the reality of starting out day one and having an Anguish that's C10 or C9, having a C2 Bedivere with his first passive already, or sorry, C1 Bedivere with his passive already skilled up. You can't just do that in the first day. I mean, you can, but I don't want to be relatable to only the Krakens, because I'm not a Kraken. I spent $100, that's it. And my account's growing slower than average. I would say I'm not playing as much. But you don't just start out with dupes instantly. This would not be relatable to start making content on day one, trying to show you guys the early stuff. So it would be really hard as a content creator to relate to, or have people feel like they can relate to me when I start making a beginner. I mean, I could use this account to make a beginner guide because things are unlocked, right? So like, you guys will not unlock all of the dungeons here within the first couple days. So I could show that. You will not unlock all the power-up stuff here in the first couple of days. So I could show that briefly and do a quick all the things beginner guide, right? Or this. Oh my god, these. Let's not talk about these. Let's not talk about this. But I think that'll come in handy. So personally, I think I'm going to assume I'm going to start a brand new account to be relatable with the brand new starting player base. People don't trust an early access phase. The game might never go global, and then you spent money on something that cancels a project. It could be they milked people for their money and goodbye. So I think people are really skeptical until we have a confirmed global release date, which we actually do. And they actually have this. The content creator program is starting, so you know they're serious too. They are encouraging content creators. This is great. So the way this works, so you guys know ahead of time so you can support your favorite content creator. Hi, I'm Suzi. I'm a full-time content creator. I'm trying to buy a house for me and my 7-month-old perfect baby girl, and my husband, who's also a full-time content creator. But you can support your favorite content creators very soon with respect to this really cool program. So if you're not a content creator and you're just a supporter, you'll be able to go to this Content Creator Plus link, and you'll be able to click that you're a supporter, and you'll be able to register a creator ID Like mine should be Suzi Plays. All one word, lowercase. That's it. Done. And you can link to me, and anything you purchase, a portion will become partner points for the creator you're supporting. So this is like a partner points program here. So what happens as a content creator, depending on your channel, so you have to have at least 500, 500 subscribers on your YouTube channel, and it's only YouTube right now. But then if that is the case, you can get 1% into partner points from your supporters. And then 3% if you have over 5,000 subscribers, 4% if you have over 10,000 subscribers, and 5% for over 100,000 subscribers. Now, don't be that person that buys subscribers. It's very obvious. Don't be that guy. That's a hashtag, don't be that guy. Because you're just going to be trying to take advantage of a program. And what if they consider that grounds for disqualification? I would hope they would. So don't be that guy. Don't be like, oh, see, for me, I'm at 8,000 subscribers. I think 8,200 or something, maybe more. It's been growing really well with King Arthur. Thank you guys for following. But I'm not going to go buy myself another 1,000 subscribers just to be able to get into the next rank. I'm going to get there organically like a normal person, right? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, this is really cool that they have this, though. That's all. That's really, really cool that they have this. I think they have better details here. If when you click the more details, it takes you to all the stuff in the forums, which have a lot of Q&As. There's disclaimers that they want you to put. Like, we have to be clear and say that this game includes probability-based items. You have to say that. I noticed these hashtags here. I'll probably add that too. Let's click here. So there's a Q&A here about supporting. If you're a supporter and you want, how do you support a content creator? What do the I want to see which content creators I supported in the past. Okay. I want to stop supporting a content creator. I want to support a different one. You could change it at any time, which is so cool. I was really stressed that they were going to not do a content creator program with something like this until after global launch, and then anybody that we got into the program, so to speak, would not... Oop, hold on, where is it? Sorry, which one did I click already? They all have the same names. I don't even know. Everything looks the same. Why does everything look the same? Okay. I was worried that we wouldn't get the credit for people that have already started playing, or that play, you know, after, and we don't have a fancy link to download the game using our link. I'm so glad it's not that. It's just a really nice way to make it way more interesting, way more fair. And it's kind of fun to be like, they could kind of see who has influence and who does the community like. And hopefully you guys like me. All right, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And then here, you have to be 20 years of age or older, have more than 500 subscribers, and you have to complete a pre-recruitment mission, which the pre-recruitment mission is just like, make a video that creates hype for the grand launch, pre-registration, all that kind of stuff. So if you already have videos that you've done that, which like I have made a bunch of, like, oh my gosh, guys, are we going to play this videos? So I submitted one of those. Then that's cool too. All right, and then if you're selected, blah, 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 here's info here. But again, this is the rank. You get points, a percentage of points based on the supporters, and then that translates to an actual income. So you really can support a content creator that you like, very directly. And of course, this is only if you spend, because that's the point. It's based on what people spend, but if you're a Kraken, you could really mean a lot to someone like me who's a full-timer, you know, like it actually. So make sure you support somebody. Even if you don't really care, support somebody. If you're a spender, it actually will mean a lot to some people. I know some creators from other games that are just so happy to get $100, but $50, $100, little amounts from things related to content creator programs, and this has huge potential to be a life changer for some people. Not that even 5% is a lot, unless you're really snagging some krakens and whales, but it can add up for sure, and it still means a lot for a full-time creator like me. It helps give you motivation to continue pushing when you're maybe feeling meh. Yeah, I think overall I read the creator program. It's not like there's anything where they need to approve your videos, or you have to lie, or have scripts, or you have to say this and that. There's nothing weird like that either. So I'm happy to see there's like nothing that sounded strange as far as the requirements to be a content creator. Yeah. This is I guess, oh, wait, there's a video. This is a little bit of a hype. Okay, here, guys. We have I'm gonna roll us out here with this teaser. And we have a new teaser, which looks really, really badass. Yeah, it looks really cool. Just looking at the couple screenshots, right? Look at this stuff. Okay, it looks beautiful. But there's a small chance, like every freaking time, I swear these games do promo videos, they use copyright music, and content creators get their videos demonetized because of it. So if it gets muted after this, I'm sorry. It's because I had to mute the post because they told me I got copyright.
A broken kingdom in need of a king.
It's gonna get rid of this.
Besieged by monsters and madmen who threaten to resurrect dark gods. But a dangerous pact with an ancient blade could save this realm from destruction. And be willing to sacrifice all that you hold dear to win a war for the future of humanity. You have been chosen to bring together allies and enemies and unite them under one banner. You will be tested, but you are not alone. Excalibur calls. Will you answer? Your legend awaits.